Young creator, hello, welcome. Yes, I am the Nerd Jedi, and I have summoned you, my Nerdawan. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be getting started in just a second. Are we speed running the game to M's inevitable coronation? Interesting. No, we just all know that's where this is going. Although I like inevitable. Inevitable is good. Okay, guys, I'm about to switch over. Just 1 second. Oh, my phone is being weird. There. Oh, pop on the intermission screen for just 1 second, and let me adjust the lights. And pull up Dragon Age. So how is everyone tonight? I am really excited to get started playing some more Dragon Age. I'm especially encouraged by how well it did last week. Might need some better adjustment. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, well, apparently it wants me to sign into Origin. How dare. Everyone doing alright tonight? I did some school stuff today. I got in contact with my school. My school is not getting in contact with me really well, and like the semester is gonna start soon, so I had to set up a Zoom chat with my advisor today. So that's cool. So that was super cool. Haven't done that yet, but we'll see how it goes. I am getting ready to upgrade my PC, which I'm super excited about. And let's see, what else? I was gonna order the parts tonight, but Amazon was sold out, and so is Best Buy of my motherboard. So we'll see how that goes. Come on, Dragon Age, I need you to start. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you to the in-game screen. Ah, there it goes. Woo! Got my ginger ale. Wearing my King Falls AM shirt. There we go. I fix my phone. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Yay! All right, we're gonna resume. We'll see how things go. Morgan has joined us in our mother's behest, and now we are going to time for shenanigans in Lothering. As soon as we can get through Lothering, we'll be in a part of the game I've actually not been able to play in a while, which is really exciting. Okay, so I accidentally last time got rid of the other merchant, so this guy's the only merchant in town now. I think I need Liliana to get Sten. I'm gonna get Sten, even though I usually don't because he annoys me. I love the music in this game. Like I said, we're not gonna linger in Lothering.
Not even a Grey Warden didn't make it up.
I think Jen told us that there were no backpacks here, so I might have enough to help this lady.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Let's see. Hoping I can help
Don't
you.
need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Okay.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies.
Aw.
There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. Well, let's talk to her and see
Have
if we
any
can
luck
just...
finding herbs in the woods?
No. I haven't, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but it's fine. Sometimes I just have enough by the time I get there to just give it to her, but...
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
Let's go talk to him. Hi, Sten. I don't want to hear about how you murdered a child, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Hey.
You aren't one of my captors.
I remember the revered mother mentioning this man. She called him a savage from the far north.
I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
Let's see.
I'm in a cage, am I not?
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is, as she says.
Even
I
the
am
children.
Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, though it matters little now.
No, I just have
I
good
will die
manners.
soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
Let's see.
No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Sten is tiring. I just don't... I don't have any patience for his... I killed a child. I slaughtered a whole family, including the children. Like,
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's
He's also
strength and
really
skill.
sexist.
Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Let's see.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
You did snuff out the life of an innocent child. But, I guess we can... free him for the sake of...
linger, Alistair.
Yes. The Charters are still operating their board. Oh,
for the sake of
that's
completion.
dedication.
That's the word I was looking for. Sir Donald.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Very nearly, Sir Donald. May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. Pleased to meet you, my lady. Might I know your name? I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
We've heard Logain's accusations, but he's the one who betrayed the king.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well...
The first Canary to be
What
not
do you
mentally
mean?
exhausting to me was
Arl
Bull.
is stricken with
Exactly, I
illness
love
that
Bull.
threatens
He's
his
wonderful
life.
because
We
Bull...
have found no cure, either natural or magical.
Bull
When
is
did this
still
Only
like
a few weeks
loyal
ago,
to his
but
religion,
he has
but he
declined
also
quickly.
thinks outside.
No one knows the nature of the
dogma,
illness,
which I
and
really
even magic has
respect.
done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
So, guys, we have sort of. Let's see. Your friend Sir Harmrick is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note?
I'll let this go.
Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Okay. I'm sorry
Thank
about your
you.
friend.
I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
So, guys, my roommates and I have had a
We are
discussion,
the only hope of protection
and
in this village house now, and I will not abandon
they
it.
have decided that they are going to let me have this room for streaming. And so I am going to be. I can't get in there. I just need to talk to the revered mother. It's fine. So we're gonna go through a little bit of a change of setup in here, and also a change of schedule, which I'm pretty
Good day, Sister Liliana.
enthused about.
I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings.
We're probably going to be
Will you
streaming
be
more
making
often
a
now,
donation to the Chantry?
which is
Our
really
need has
exciting.
never been greater.
I think starting next week. Let's see. What time is
Might
it?
I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, dear woman. What can I do for you then?
Let's see. I want to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to
Yes,
execute
I'm
him,
pretty
but
excited
I'll leave
about
his
that.
fate to the maker.
I'm going to rearrange
Why
things
does
in
he
here. I
interest
have
you?
some studio lights I'm going to use. That should be a lot better than just my one ring light. I'm going to set up a little nook for recording. I might actually make it face the back corner here, so it's exciting. There's a lot going on. Let's see.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Let's see.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust
Alright,
is
I'm gonna
not
put him in my
misplaced.
party and then not talk to him again. Unless it's at the. Unless it's at the campfire again. I'm really excited about playing parts of this game I've never. Well, not that I've never played, that I haven't been able to play in a long time. Because usually I get through this and I get to Lothering and then I get distracted by something else. So it's exciting. And I'm gonna, after I get out of Lothering, I'm gonna get a little bit completionist. I'm not gonna be super strict, but I am gonna try to do as much as possible. I just need to get out of this city. I have spent too much time in it. So we're gonna... Is it this way? No, that's the way we came. I must collect all companions. That means I ever have to take them with me. Yeah, and I'm gonna give them all. I'm gonna give them all their feast day presents too, so none of them.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Not thinky
wish
level
something more of me.
completionist, but we are gonna get a little bit. We are gonna get a little bit completionist so that I can have a save for Dragon Age 2. Let's see.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Let's see.
Perhaps we have different ideas of freedom.
Let's see.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow
You
you
knew
against
I
the
was going
blight.
to say that. Very well.
And
I'll
so
let you
it
out.
is done. I will follow you into battle.
You just had to say
In doing
something
so,
because I'm
I
obnoxious.
shall find my atonement.
I expected you to say something. It's fine. Let's see.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
So you guys remember those little glass bead bracelets? I'm not taking Sin with me. The stacking bead bracelets that they used to make in the 90s. I really wanted some, but they're expensive. So I made some. Look at that! Look how cute that was. And it was like $3. Not even. I'm very proud. Okay, so we've got Sten. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to try to avoid these guys. They're not going to be able to because it's scripted in. Yep.
Done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me. I don't care.
I made like 3 of
But
them
that
the other
bounty on
day,
your head
and
could feed
I
a lot
have
of
enough
hungry
for 2
bellies.
more
Attack!
of like different colors. I have a pink one and a light blue one. Ugh, I don't want to do this. I don't like it when you guys force me to hurt innocent people. No, that's Alistair. Don't hit Alistair. Doofus. We're gonna have to get some of the better stuff for Liliana.
I tried to be merciful.
Okay. This is... Oh gosh. I forgot how hard it is to keep Alistair alive. But at least I've learned. I'm gonna give Alistair some, I'm gonna give Morrigan the healer specialization.
Victorious!
Okay, well that happened. Wake up, sleepyhead. What you got? Oh, you have 2. Wrenched limb, cracked skull. I gotta wait and give him another one. At a good price too. It'll get easier to do that after like 5 levels at least. Yeah. Okay. Let's let me level up. I need... Let's see. Going too low in my constitution. Did I have 3 points? Yeah, I did have 3 points. That's also... Determination, mental fortitude, high willpower, mages can cast more spells, warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina. Magic is a natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, pulses, and salves are for all classes. Yeah, I'm gonna up that one. Okay. See, warriors and rogues gain access to second tier weapon talents. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I need the weapon talents. Let's see. Dual weapon finesse. Bonuses to attack and defense. Alright. thanks for the health poultice. Oh, we don't have any, huh? Alright, cool.
You know this place will be overrun by the Darkspawn soon.
That's why
If
we're
we go,
leaving.
We won't be able to come back.
Someone help us!
Oh, hey. It's the literal worst. Awesome! Okay, killed that one. Now let's worry about this one. Thanks, Morgan. I need combat tactics for everyone. Wow. He's already almost dead again. Oh, there he went. Alright, cool. Alistair, please, please, please. How far are you away from leveling? You got like a little bit under half a level.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sam. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these
Oh,
days. Mind if
Sandal,
I ask
I
what
love
brings
you.
you out here? Perhaps we're
I
going
want you to
somewhere?
come back. Let's see. I doubt you want to travel to Great Wars.
Aye, that does rather explain a lot. No offence, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess
Yeah, when I
cleaned
play, I
up, shall
constantly
we?
forget to get combat tactics for ages, and I'm like, why didn't I do this first after I remember? Yeah, that's gonna be my, my next, however many levels for everybody is gonna be, if I can get combat tactics, I'm gonna. What is that for? It's probably for Alistair. He likes those. Okay. And yes, I do want to leave Lothering. Yes. And now we're gonna have a nightmare about a dragon. Probably. I haven't actually been to camp yet, so we'll see. I should have worn my other stacking bracelet too. I have another blue one. Yep, nightmare about a dragon. Horrifying nightmare. Oh, those are long teeth. Those teeth are as long as a human. Dragon nightmares for the Dragon Age. This is the part where I'm probably really angry with Alistair when I wake up.
Bad
Because
dreams.
he's gonna tell me that it's totally fine that, like, I am gonna die soon and not have kids. Let's see.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde. We feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It
No.
takes a bit, but eventually you can
No,
block the dreams
no,
out.
Alistair, you're making excuses.
Some of the
for
older
Duncan.
Grey
He could
Wardens say
have
they can
explained
understand
how
the
it worked.
Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Let's see.
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Yeah, well, cool. We're gonna go talk to everybody.
What do you need?
Let's see.
Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. Chantry will tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. Don't let that fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Alright.
You could call it that, sure. Chantry
That's
doesn't
what it
look like
is,
the same
Alistair.
way, however, since really
That's
our
what it
talents
is.
only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
Let's see. Honestly, though, that's one thing about Lothering that drives me up the wall, and it's entirely my completion isn't being done, but all the other side quests totally within Lothering. There's one for the Blackstone Company and Floater's Letters, and you cannot finish it unless you start in Lothering. If the quest is in some stupid place, I always have to look up. Ah! Yeah, I didn't know that, but I don't think it's got anything that it'll affect later. Okay, let's see.
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing, the ritual that they test the mages with. It's not unlike our joining, really. And just as deadly. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
No crap!
You'd think that, but it's not so. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
That is horrible.
Well,
that is
they do
indeed
it,
super
and
manipulative.
They feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar
Yeah,
talents.
listening
Lyrium just makes
to
Templars' talents more effective.
The Chantry
So I was
justify giving lyrium
Maybe
to
it doesn't
Templars
even do that.
is
The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars
insane.
get away either, so they
Templar
can spread
training
their
is
secrets.
messed up, Dinky.
I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Okay, I missed it, but did he just say that he never got to the part where he started taking lyrium? Because, yeah, literally everything about the circle system is terrible. They did confirm, I think, later in the comic books or in something else, that he was straight up lying when he said that he never took lyrium.
Yes?
I think. Okay, so
Well, here I am.
let's see.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to
I'm gonna
explain,
talk a little to
but I had
Liliana.
a dream. In it, there
But
was an
I'm basically gonna
impenetrable darkness.
Yeah,
It was
I'm gonna
so
focus
dense,
on
so
talking
real.
to two
And there
different
was a noise, a terrible,
party members.
ungodly noise.
I'm gonna just talk
I stood in the
to
peak
Morgan and
I
Alistair
watched as the darkness consumed everything.
for the most part.
And when the storm swallowed
I'll-
the last of the sun's
I'll-
light, I
Focus on them.
and the darkness drew me in.
I'll focus on Morgan and Alistair, and then give the rest of them their feast day presents so that I don't lose them. Just to kind of save some time. Let's see.
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Okay, let's see.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe
Yeah,
I
no,
jumped.
they straight up said that
I'd do
Alistair
anything
lied
to
about
stop
that.
the blight.
He did take
I know that we
Lyrium.
can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Let's see.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Alright, cool. Liliana approves, +2. I have to go get these. I don't want to talk to Sten. I do want to talk to Morrigan.
What do you wish of me?
Here, take these presents, Wynn, and we'll not speak. I probably will talk to Wynn so that I can yell about Wynn because she upsets me.
If you must. I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Let's see.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Let's see.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, proud
I
shadows
wish that you'd
you
actually
never
been able to make her
dreamed
turn into a
existed.
cat.
But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
It's valid. I love Amaranth. That's good to know. Let's see.
No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Let's see.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
Of course I think so. I think my character had been a little iffy about the chantry in the first place.
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does.
Anything
think
but the
as
spider
it does.
transformation.
In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Alright.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? No doubt it would. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Alright, Morgan approves of me +2. We did that. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Bodon.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fett at your service once again.
Does he have a backpack?
I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly
That's
willing
fair.
to offer you a fine discount
That's
for
fair.
the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Let's see.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
Vote on his
and
wares if you
with
have
your
coin.
discount.
Okay, let's see. See what we've got that I can sell, first of all. Is this his wares? This is what I have. Okay. I'm not gonna keep the ichor. I'm gonna keep the elf root. Dragon's bow. Let's see. Actually, before I sell anything, let's equip everyone else. Because that may be part of the reason Alistair is just falling all over the place. I really want to get him into the Blood Dragon plate, but it takes 38 strength to get him there. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we are going to put him in that. And then... not that. Once he's got honor better. It'll be a little bit before he's that stylish, yes. Okay. We are going to give him the Bulwark of the True King at some point also, because of course we are. What else would we do with it? Let's see. He's going to kite the Templar Shield right now. What about Harvard's Aegis? Choose to avoid missile attacks, missile deflection. Yeah, I think that's worth it. I think that's a little bit of an upgrade. I'll do that. And then let's come over. Well, let's look at weapons. What have you got now? Warden's Longsword. 7/7. Belongs with him. True King is the name. Exactly. Okay, so all we've got is these bows here, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But I am gonna put him some accessories on. I thought I was wearing Embry's mini pockets. He's got a runic worry token. Health regeneration in combat reduces hostility, 15% effect to human. You know what? He's gonna wear that. Let's see. 6 defense, spell resistance, mental resistance. Oh gosh, yeah, he's also gonna take the Feral Wolf Charm. Because I need him to. Back to me, and because I thought I was wearing. Okay, that's the Guildmaster's belt. Oh yeah. Okay, so Embry's mini pockets. Let's also go ahead and give that to Alistair. And okay, now we're gonna hang out with Morgan. Morgan is gonna get the. Well, what has she got first? I think that Wildstone Clasp. Yeah. She's gonna get that. And then that. Memory Band doesn't do anything. And yeah, she's gonna get the Wicked Oath. Wait, that's good. That's fine. That's not really for a mage. Let's go look at what I'm wearing and see if what I have would fit her better. Big Constitution. No. We'll give that to Liliana. And then let's go look here. Yeah, what she's wearing is fine. here. And yeah, she's gonna get Wicked Oath. She's my roguey rogue. She's also gonna get the Mark of Vigilance. That beginner thing. Inventory management! That is in fact what we're doing here. Let's see. About the armor. Yeah, I don't have anything better to give her. Fergus! I don't have anything there, but I do.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
I could get used to this, you know.
I knew that was for him. Okay. So we gave him that. Alistair likes little dolls. So statuette is good for him. Now we're gonna talk to Bodon, so we can sell all those beginner's amulets. Or
Hello.
we'll talk to Sandal
The
first.
boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Alright. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
I have one rune. I have no items to enchant. That's fine. Except,
If there's anything I can do for you,
I am
please,
gonna get.
please tell me.
I now have the ability to get an inventory management stinger made, so I'm going to do that. Especially since Torchlight 3 is coming up.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy
I do
and I
love
have
the themes
collected.
of the presents
and
everyone
with
has too.
your
Yeah, me
discount.
too. I'm not going to give Alistair his because I want the romance to go normally. I want to give that to Liliana, but I don't think she can use it yet. Okay. Poor Sandal. No enchantment today. No. So we're going to get rid of all of this random armor that we've got here. I love how these beginner amulets all have different prices, but they do exactly the same thing. Okay. Let's see. Get rid of some of these, except for Reagan's bow and the Darkspawn crossbow. The rest of this should be fine. Okay, so now we're going to buy a gold's worth. I can't have you getting too much money too soon, right? We're gonna buy a gold's worth of flasks. Well, 99. So we'll do that. And then let's see. Black metal torque for my dog. Collective arming cowl. So here's what I wanted to do. So that's Alistair's. Stick is for dog. We're just gonna get it so that he can have it. We're gonna give this to Liliana. That's low gains. It makes me upset. That's Morgan's. We're getting hers. We don't need that yet. We don't need. We'll get that, and then that's for Barrington and Brandy. Okay, So where is... Which one is for... Is the pet rock for... No, the pet rock is for shale. So what is for... the loops for Liliana. So... Right now, that's who we have. So that's what we're going to get. We'll see if there's anything else. Chastity belt. And then these are just random things. Oh, and there is a backpack! Heck yeah. Awesome. Okay. So we did that. This is what I call companion management. Because I had to somewhat arm them. And then, let's see. I don't have anything for Alistair. Don't have anything for Morgan. And then we're going to give this to Liliana, and it's going to make her really happy with me.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
And then we're gonna go to the dog. The dog already loves me 5,000, but we're gonna give it a stick. And then you're gonna give Sten the Canary prayers for the dead.
I am impressed. My thanks.
So that's cool. And we're gonna run back to Liliana really quick and see if she can equip this Darkspawn crossbow. We're gonna give her Bragan's bow eventually, I think. But for now, she's gonna be my archer. And we're gonna give her firebolts. Huzzah. Now it's gonna give me all the stuff that I earned because I gave them presents. Gosh, I love that thing. Mostly because it means that Zevran won't ever turn on me. Which is nice.
Yes.
Alistair, Morgan,
Indeed.
Liliana.
Indeed.
This is my ride or die group. Alistair, Morgan, Liliana. Just in case anyone was wondering. Okay, so... Although sometimes I take shale. Shale's fun. So I think... Should we do Redcliffe immediately, or should we go to Sulcher's Pass? I think Sulcher's Pass is where you get shale. I think that's where you start the thing to do... It's like Haven. So what do you guys think we should do? I could go straight to Redcliffe. I could go to Sulcher's Pass. I could do Frostbite Mountains is where Haven is. And then, or I could go to Ban Loren's Lands, and that's the one where you get to bury Caitlin. And then there's Darren. Pick one, and then we're gonna go on break. I like bringing Zevran along because he makes Alistair blush sometimes. That is fair. I'm not picky. Beginning shale early can be fun. Okay, so we'll go to the Frostbite Mountains. Let's see what's up. The first time I played this game, I played Orzammar first. So I had Ogren for the entire game. That was pretty fun. Sometimes I'll swap Liliana out because I'm a rogue, so I don't always need double rogue. Right. This happens. Oh! It's the merchant guy. Too bad I just spent most of my money on a backpack.
stranger.
Orzammar closed off. Old Tegri can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Let's see. Let's see if I can afford anything. I have 1 gold and like I have a gold and a half. He's got a tome. Oh, he's got the painting of the Rebel Queen. That's for Sten. And the blue satin shoes. That's for Liliana. The silver sword of mercy. I can't remember who that belongs to. The rest of this is just a tome. Is the only thing I'm really concerned about here. Maybe some bolts. Let's get some explosive bolts. Nope. We're just gonna get 1 20-pack. Oh, it's just a single explosive bolt. Well, that's disappointing. Alright. Yeah, see, I didn't know what was happening in this game. I was going into it blind. So I didn't know that Orzammar was a pain in the butt. I just went there. Alright, this is a Frostback Mountain Pass. We're gonna save. More stream. And then we're gonna pop over to BRB. No! Back! I can't wait to get these upgrades on my computer, guys. I'm really excited about it. Right now my computer's just flipping out. Okay. I'm gonna go to BRB. And then what is your favorite section of Dragon Age Origins? Thank you. When I first played, I went to Brazilian Forest first because I was an elf, so I figured giving the elves first would be priority. Hey, that's some Class A role-playing there. You can't see my face. I did just thumbs up the camera, but you can't see it. So. I'm really excited that maybe it won't take 1,000,000 years for this to work. You did get a thumbs up, yes. Okay. There you go. What's your favorite section in Dragon Age Origins? I will be right back. back. Let's see. Pinky says, my favorite section of the game is actually the Brazilian forest too. Maybe because it was the first place I went when I had the option, but I also like that you can see the whole story from both sides and get them to work together instead of just murdering a whole bunch of people. That is a very good point. That is actually one of those, that's actually my answer also, is how you can get them to work together in a Brazilian forest. I also really like the lands meet, but that's because I really enjoy the weird Ferelden politics stuff. Granted, a whole bunch of murder isn't necessary in a bunch of places in the game, but I like there being a third option, so to speak. Yes, exactly. Let's go ahead and aim. And head back. Don't need the controller because I can't use it. Well, there we go. Alright. Now I can go. So we're ready to go. This part, which is part of the DLC. We can go around and do some of the DLC first. Oh, look, it's bounty hunters. Can you not? How about you don't? Oh, hey, we might be underleveled for this. I think we're underleveled for this. We're underleveled for this. Okay, so alright, let's load the last save. We are underleveled for this, so I'm probably gonna go do some, I don't know. Let's try this again, but once more with feeling. And we may just die right away. Hold on. Let's... So that's stealing. And then... Right. What was I gonna do? Is this. Because I have health poultices. And then let's go to, nope, tactics. Okay, I am going to clear this and do health minus 25%. Use health poultices powerful. And then Morgan has a way to get health. Okay, we'll just do that. I just want to be able to keep Alistair alive a little longer. So let's see, let's switch to Liliana really quick. And
Our time award.
okay. So Liliana, I'm gonna need you to rapid shot here. Morgan. Let's see, I'm gonna need you to... Ooh, a lot of things I could do here. Let's do that first. Alistair's gonna threaten, that's fine, and I may end up having to use tactics for this, which is interesting. We'll just do attacking. Okay. Alistair. I'm gonna need you to... Show her the British collecting missile attacks. shield bash. Morgan, you did that. Disorient on that guy. Do that, and then Liliana's doing Song of Valor, and I am going to dual weapon sweep. Okay. So we did that. He's gonna take a health poultice now, which is good. Morgan, I'm gonna need you to, let's see, lay vulnerability hex. Keep doing what you're doing, Liliana. And as for me, I'm going to dirty fighting. Okay. You do bullet time. We did that. We don't really need drain health yet. Do lightning. You do getting a shot. Well, I don't think we've done much to these guys. We have not. Alright, well. Alistair is trying to take a health poultice, so I'm going to let him get back. Okay. Now, I'm going to need you to do... Is that a sustained? Okay, Alistair's gonna die if this main guy... So I think we all need to... What is that? Mind Blast. Do Mind Blast on that guy. And then attack that guy. Yeah. Oh dear, indeed. If we die again in this one, we're gonna have to like regroup. Are these all shield cover? I'm gonna let go of that one. Oh yeah. Huh. So she needs a health poultice, he needs a health poultice, everybody needs a health poultice. Okay, so you take a health poultice. You take a health poultice. You are gonna die because I can't. Do you have a different... Can you take a different one? I think there was another one. There's like a potent one. everybody's... Okay. That tells you how squishy Morrigan is. So you're attacking. You don't have anything left except stealing. So I'm just gonna let you keep attacking. That guy's... You also take a run for that guy. You... Let's see. And Liliana. Oh, there's a blood mage back there. Crap. Well. Why did it have to be fire? Yeah, she's down. I'm just gonna let this happen. And we're gonna... Yeah. We're just gonna... I mean, like, I was thinking about it too, so... We're just gonna load the last save and then turn around and go back. We need to level some more. We'll probably just go on to, we'll probably just head to... What's its name? Redcliffe. There you go. That one. And of course this is going to happen. Wow, Sarah, you have such inability to stay alive. Last night, disarm failed. That's upsetting. Is there another one? Why are we still... Why is Alistair still unconscious? Okay, there we go. I guess I'm not cunning enough, even though I have lots of extra cunning.
I could do that for you.
Liliana could do that for me. I guess. Oh, disarm failed on her too. That place is bugged. You can't do the traps there. Good to know. Well, I'm just gonna take the plants that are here then, or. Okay, yeah, there we go. Because I need to make potions. I know this from multiple playthroughs. That's fair. I haven't done this in a hot minute, so we're just gonna gather our party and venture forth. She says, trying to take a drink from an empty ginger ale can. We tried to go to get shale early, and
Look,
no.
can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
That's fun. That's funny because I have a mod in that's supposed to deal with a lot of bugs. Let's see.
Well, let's see. I'll tell you this. We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how
We
I
did
know
try to get
all
Shale
the-
early and died instantly. Let's see.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born.
Aww.
Our Lehman took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he
Poor
did that
Alistair.
was because my father was King Marek, which made Caleb my half-brother, I suppose. Ha! Yes, I guess it does it, that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me.
Royal best.
I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Caleb's
Alistair,
rule,
you
and so
weren't
they kept me secret.
inconvenient.
I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me
How
for
are
it or
my
coddled me.
frames?
Even Duncan
Are
kept
they
me out of
bad?
the
Because
fight
I'm
in
not
the
getting
castle.
any alerts.
I didn't
I'm a
want to
little
remain
laggy.
as long as possible.
I'm not getting any alerts. I know it's not your internet. Let's see. Let's see here. 1 second. I mean, my computer is slow today. Thinky isn't laggy for you. Yeah, it says my stream quality is good. Running at 30 FPS, 0% drop frames. So it may be laggy for you. My computer is super slow though. The camera too. I mean, I occasionally buffer, but that's my internet. Yeah, I don't know, Jen. It might be Twitch. That is a good point. Twitch is sometimes boogie. Alright, let's see. Okay. It was being laggy. There. Okay, there we go.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war.
Did it? Did
He
it
loved her a
cause
great deal.
problems?
Anyway, the new Arlessa resented
Is
the
she
rumors which
terrible?
picked me as the Arl's bastard.
Yes. Yes,
They
she
weren't
is.
true,
She
but
is
of course they
terrible.
existed. The Arl didn't.
There's so many people in this situation that I
So
just
off I was
cannot
packed to the
stand.
nearest monastery at age 10. Just as
Poor
well.
Alistair.
The
Such a
Arlessa
sweet
made
baby.
sure the castle wasn't a
Just
home
wanted
to
play
me by
with his
that
golem
point.
doll.
She despised me.
What an awful thing to do to a
Maybe.
child.
She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with
I blame her, Alistair. I blame her a lot. She was mean to a baby.
Furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn.
Poor
I
sweet
hated it
baby.
there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Let's see. You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation
Yes.
to see Logain pay for what he
Now, this was his
So there you have it. Now
a
can we
dumb
move on?
thing
And
on
I'll just
Merrick's
pretend
part,
you still
is
think
that
I'm
he was
some
like, okay.
nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey
I
War.
have this child. What do I do with the child? I'm gonna take the child that I had with another woman like a year after my wife's death and give the child to my wife's brother. Let's see.
Some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Welcome to the
He's not sweet on me yet, but it's fine. We're taking it slow. Let's see. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, there's an Andraste's Grace up here somewhere.
As you say.
I thought there was. I was pretty... There... It's probably going to be here when I come back. It's probably just this beginning state. I mean, Merrick did his
I
best.
saw travelers coming
but
down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
it's really bad that his only other choice is really Logain. Let's see.
Oh. And you don't know.
Six
There's
has some
nobody out there,
buffering
right?
issues too, so I think it's Twitch. That's fair. Let's see.
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently
That's no
everyone
good.
seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. It's all
Yes,
that's holding
take
us
us
together.
to the real Ban
They want
Tegan.
to see you.
Van Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Okay. It's not far. Guys, my hands get really cold when I sit down for too long. It's not good.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought
Hi,
you'd want to
Tegan.
see them.
Hi,
Well
I
done,
love you.
Thomas. Greetings,
Hi.
friends. My name
You
is
deserve
Tegan,
better
Baron of
than
Rainisfield,
what you
brother
turned
to the
into.
Arl.
I
In
remember
Inquisition.
you, Van Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud. Alistair,
Oh, baby, I
it
was
is you, isn't it? You're alive. This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Logain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Logain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Let's see.
So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very
That
familiar.
other Tegan in Inquisition is not the real Tegan. It's fine. Let's see.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in
not good.
days. No guards patrol the walls,
Actually,
and no
your
one has
internet
responded
is
to my
being
shouts.
jank. Oh
The
no!
attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Let's see.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night
Much
falls.
to do.
I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming
Alright.
battle.
Cool. I want to discuss the
Of
situation
course.
with you. So what's up with your internet, Jen? Let's see.
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with
Zombies.
the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Yes, with luck. Let's see.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
How do I get him to flirt with me? I know he'll do that. Let's see. Let's talk
What do you
about
need?
it.
There is not much daylight left.
There we go. Tell me more
This
about
is hardly the
yourself.
time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Mm-hmm.
I do not mean to be rude, but let's focus on preparing for the battle instead.
Ah! Ah!
Very well. Luck be with
I
you.
am
my friend.
offended. Apparently, my, I did not get enough of the persuasion stuff. I'm gonna have to work on that.
I'm scared, Mother. One of the bad men coming. Soon, darling. Everything will be alright.
That's one of the...
I'm so scared, Father. Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How
Aw,
terrible.
poor
The
thing.
poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know
We're
where
gonna go
he is.
find your brother.
I'm
and
so scared they got him too.
he's gonna give us a sword. It's fine. Let's see.
You will. Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. You want the children to hear you?
Yeah,
Night
it's
is
so
coming.
cold.
The monsters will return. We sit here and wait for them.
Alright. We gotta go find Bevan and talk to Murdoch.
We don't have no sign of them coming
I
back from the
remember this
castle,
part.
Murdoch.
Murdoch is
So
the
you're
ones
the
where, like,
Grey Warden,
he
are you?
talks all gravelly.
I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
Well, they do.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate
He's all-
or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust
But
us.
if you go talk to him again, he'll have a
Name's
different
Murdoch,
voice.
mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed
This
and
game
all off to
did
the
a lot
castle
of that.
tonight.
But you're a girl.
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in
I need
charge.
more persuade.
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired.
That
and
actor
quickly,
was
or
like,
half of
I'm
us
not
would be
doing this
fighting
voice
without either.
anymore.
Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in.
Feminism in video
I
games
said it
is
was
always just a
impossible,
little
but he
behind
wouldn't
everything
listen.
else. That is very
He's
true.
locked himself in the smithy now.
Unfortunately.
I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first. I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Okay, so I'm a little concerned because, let's see. Let's look at skills. Okay, so I took a bunch of, it's not skills, it's coercion. Oh, I didn't take any of that, so I need so much more. So Origin still had that weird lukewarm proto-feminism where they thought highlighting how you're different from other girls is actually supporting girls. Yeah, it's not though. Yeah. It's like one step above Kingdoms of Amalur where it's like, girls don't play this game.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan. Tell me something I do not know. But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk.
I
With
also...
gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. It is most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, you must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes. We could go shopping together.
I like to think that when Inquisition wound down, that Morrigan found that exact dress in her room. Like, at one point towards the end, before Morrigan went away and disappeared, she found
Do you have any tales of the
she
None
gave
of the
that
sort
dress
you
to
like.
Morrigan.
No princesses in tall towers or knights throwing themselves at whole armies.
That's not all I like.
Do you want tales of the chastened wilders who dwell in the marsh? Do you want to hear of the slow deaths they inflict on their enemies?
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as
See.
relieved as Van Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient?
Let's see.
Very well then, my lady. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Alright. Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures.
That would be nice.
Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for
I
the
need to
onslaught
level
as
up
we
again.
could possibly be, all things
Because
considered.
I need persuasion for half the stuff here in this town, but I don't have any. I took a bunch of stealing instead. No message, just a dress and matching shoes, and neither of them say anything to each other, but Morrigan did wear her hair up. Let's see.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Persuasion is one of the first things. I think,
As you wish, my lady.
because if you look,
Make her watch over it.
if you look, because I thought that's what I was doing, but if you look at my skills, I took stealing instead of persuasion, so I think I just clicked on this and not that by accident and just wasn't paying attention. So I would love to respec. That would be cool. But, yeah. I've had a couple of incidents where things didn't go the way I thought they would because people were ruder to me than normal and persuasion checks failed, and I was like, what in the world is going on? And what in the world is going on is I took the wrong skill. So I have 3 points in stealing, which won't be proper useful until I get to Denerim. But yeah. I can't believe Origins has no respect mechanics. I mean, I can. For when did it come out? 2009? I think it came out the same year. Did it come out the same year Morrowind did? I think it did. Because I'm gonna have a problem getting Bevan out too. Let's see. I needed that. Alfred's good. I can't believe any game has no reset mechanic. Who are you, me? I mean, I'm playing a rogue. I'm playing her the way Thief Jack would be. Noble daughter who's bored. Really, really good at stealing. I wonder if I can steal from this guy. don't even know how stealing works in this game. I've literally never used it. Don't shoot me, please. Okay.
Go away. Curse you.
You can click the skill
Leave me
and
in
target
peace.
someone. Got to know. Got.
You've already
got
taken
it.
everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Okay.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want?
Except you don't need to be in battle. Gotcha.
I've been through enough.
Aww. Please.
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go. I said no and I meant it. Be gone, stranger. If you didn't notice, the smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place.
Let's see.
My accent here says you won't. Just you try it, looter!
Well...
Be gone, I said! Don't you try to come in here!
That worked. He's not gonna be happy, but...
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to
I
beat
don't
on
wanna
a sad
take your
old man,
stuff.
then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is. Is that so? Then talk then.
Let's see.
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or
You can
anyone.
find his daughter. He can be happy about something. Let's see. I will rescue
It'd
your
do me
daughter.
the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her.
Yes, if someone like
Provided
you,
any
a
of us
person
live
who
through
just
the
broke
night.
into my home. Let's see.
If you look for Valena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Okay.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Let's see.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Morgan disapproves. What do you know? Now, I know that if you look around here, it's over here, I think. Yeah.
You found my hiding place. I'll start some old equipment in there before Murdoch can get his hands on it. I don't think there's anything you'll need in there, but it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have
Oh,
the key.
well, thank you. Thank you, stranger. I'm just gonna lock this up and let you take everything in it, even though I locked it up
As
for a
you say.
reason. I'm just gonna take all of this and sell it. It's fine. talk to Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need.
Yes.
The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for
Hi,
battle.
Marl. How are you? How's it going? Let's see.
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't
Doing
soldiers.
pretty good.
They're villagers
Playing one of my favorite
defending
games.
their homes. And
We're
they're
getting
frightened.
Redcliffe ready
Since you
for
convinced
nightfall.
Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you.
Yes, yes.
We're
it is.
better off
I
now
played
that
this
we've
game when it
sufficient
first came
arms.
out,
I don't
longer
know
ago
that
than I
we're
would
ready
care
for
to
the
admit.
battle, really. Were we
Back in
ever?
college,
Is there anything else?
the first time I got it, I think I played. Let's see. I think I played it for like 8 hours
Let's hope
straight.
we see morning.
Okay, let's see. So, I've made a mistake, and I have taken a bunch of stealing instead of coercion. So, this, and then, yeah, well, look at that, some coin. So I'm gonna have a hard time doing
wondering,
some of
Logan,
this.
Do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not.
Because, oh yeah,
I've
this is
no
not an
primitive fear of the moon, such that I was placed
So-
in fate tales so that I may sleep at night.
One thing that I keep thinking about is how different this
All these
is in
wondrous
Inquisition.
things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
Like, Redcliffe
But their
technically
existence does not
exists
presuppose an intelligent
in
design by some
Inquisition, but it's
absentee
not
father
like
figure.
this.
So it is all random. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos
wanna
is
get
futile.
shot.
Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
Yeah, that always
I don't
annoyed me,
believe
you
that.
say.
I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yeah,
Yours apparently being
it's
to
so
bother me.
weird because it's, I mean, I know it's changed, but it's not changed that much. I think this is where the barrels of oil are. Well, what are you up to tonight, Marl? Yeah, barrels
Very
of oil.
well.
So that's, we need those to set the monsters aflame. Then we're gonna come over here and get whatever's in
As you
this
said, allow
chest.
me. I could do that for you.
I don't have sufficient skill for that. I think that's what I thought I was taking when I took. I need to respec so bad, but you can't respec in this game. See, it's the same in Borderlands 1 and 2. They have the same area in each game and they look so different. I've just sat in bed watching Twitch stuff. That's cool. Yeah, we played Borderlands 2 on this channel. But we haven't played the first Borderlands, so that would be interesting to see. Monsters on fire are the best kind of monsters. Yes, they are. I am gonna... This is where Bevan is, I think. Yeah, Caitlin's home. I need to level so bad. This is gonna be a different kind of character, I guess. No, it's the very starting area of Borderlands 1, the arid Badlands. It's called Firestone. I think we're only about halfway through Borderlands 2. Yeah, Borderlands is something that Stereo Misanthropy there, Jen, play on Bestie Nights. And we only... For a while, we're doing Bestie Nights once every 2 weeks, and we don't always play the same game. So Borderlands has taken us a while to finish. Let's see.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home.
Poor Bevan.
My home, you hear me?
Poor Bevan. He's such a sweet boy.
How do you know my name?
I'm Caitlin's friend.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry?
Maybe.
Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Marl says, Borderlands 2 is maybe my favorite game ever. The writing in it is impeccable. Good luck getting that sword, Miss Charisma. Listen. Borderlands 2 is a really good game. I usually don't play looter shooters. But Jen and I needed something to play together. We wanted a new game to play, and we started playing it, and I really like it. Let's see. Me too, Jen. It's a really good game. And you're right, the writing in it is really good. Let's see.
Everybody's scared. But they tell me...
I may not get the sword. I may just get the child out of the closet, and we'll call that a net positive.
I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave.
You're
I'm
brave.
going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
The lead writer did a show called Hey Ash, What You Playin'? Have you ever seen it? I haven't. I will have to, I'll have to keep that bookmarked. I am always down for new video game content. I've caught up with the besties, so now I need a new video game show to watch. It's on YouTube. It's great. That's cool. When we finish 2, we're gonna have to go back and do the first one. Agreed.
No. I just heard you coming and guess that's not
I
very
watch
easy,
a
is
lot
it?
of outside Xbox too,
I'll
so
come out
that's
now.
probably along the same like sort of video gamey
Alright.
vein. Hi,
I came
Bevan.
out. You won't hurt me.
Hello,
Will you?
welcome to Out of the Closet.
I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
It's my new podcast. I'm playing Fallout 4 tonight because a robot told me to. Jen really loves the cute little robot on Steam that's hosting the event this week. Let's see. Is this your house?
Yes. It was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive.
Ooh. Marl says, the first one is great, but doesn't really have a story. The second one adds a lot of story. The first one that was missing. It's not my new podcast, it's Bevan's new podcast. Let's see. Did the robot make a good choice? He told you to play Hacknet and Fallout 4. Let's see.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Not the worst, no. Let's see.
No.
Nope.
I won't tell you. And you
Not
can't
working.
make me. You can't.
Okay, well. Cool. He's returned to the Chantry to be with his sister. Okay. I think I will probably pass on Fallout 4, to be honest. I've had several people that I know and love tell me that Fallout 4 would probably not be my bag. Let's see. I think this Dragon Age is still my favorite. The gameplay is better in Inquisition, but this story is the best. I agree, Moral. I love Inquisition. I have a big giant crush on Cullen, so that's like one of the things that gets me through Inquisition. And there's so many good things to love about it, but the story of this one is just so tight and well defined. It really makes me happy. Okay, this sister is not gonna. The robot suggests different things. It's based on your library. That's really cool. Oh, see, but Alistair is my favorite. He's my favorite. He's my sweet boy. Okay, I'm going to have to talk to this lady, and
Let
she's
us pray.
not going to give me the thing I
You are
want.
a stranger amongst us, yet you
3
still
options for
agree
each
to
level
defend
of the
our
badge.
village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
He's very sweet and kind and funny. And also he's modeled on Malcolm Reynolds, too. He's not that cool, but Malcolm Reynolds wasn't really cool either. Let's see. Everyone says this, I do not care for him. He's such a wet wipe. Oh, yeah, he's my favorite. He's gonna be my romanced boy in this game. I play a class I don't usually play just so I can marry him. Let's see.
Not many in these modern days would honestly
Cullen's
say
character
the same.
progression
You are a
is
woman
very
of worth,
good.
and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother
yeah,
Hannah,
I'm not into
head
that.
of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
I'd done
How
it
awful
once
this must be
just to
for
see
you
if I
all.
could
Is this
but
everyone who's left?
I'm
All those
not
who
into
cannot
that.
defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help
Yes,
with
we
your
are
task?
all into our own things. Let's see.
I have done all
She's
I
not
can
gonna
for
give me
them.
this.
I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks
Yes,
is something that
exactly.
is not in my power to give.
It is funny. Yeah, no.
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures. A
I love
shield
doing that
only
and
the
playing the
Maker
second one
can
and spending the
provide,
entire game
and that
looking
I
at Isabella
withhold the
going,
fact.
I know what
Well,
you've done.
can't you just tell
That's
him the Maker will
wonderful.
watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want
I
me to
did
let them
enjoy
think the Maker protects them
The
in
one
real
time
sense?
that I
I
made
will
that
not lie to
happen,
them like that.
the way Alistair was like, well, that was a thing that happened. Let's see. She's not gonna do it.
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but in me to lie to these poor men, to tell them the Maker protects them when he does not. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I
Well,
must do what I
I
can.
tried.
And I suggest you do the same.
I really need a remaster of this game so that Isabella looks like Isabella and sounds like Isabella. Okay, let's talk to Caitlin. No, not go out the talk to Caitlin, not go out the door.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Because she was so good. She was so pretty. Or just so I can get all the achievements again. Heck yeah. I really need this game to be remastered for a lot of reasons.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
I usually, in that, let me see if I can.
Maker, keep you
I can't
safe.
do it. So
I won't forget you.
if you are able to do all of the convincing and stuff with Bevan, and then you come back to Caitlin before she leaves Redcliffe, you can give her a bunch of money. Like, if you give her the max amount of money, she will end up marrying Van Tegan. Especially when she launches her knives into the wall. I usually romance Fenris in that game, and then there was that one ill-fated time that I romanced Anders. I have accidentally lost Isabella before. I like girls that can beat me up, okay? Yeah, Isabella is definitely in Jen's harem. I went through a phase where I really liked Anderson too, and like thought that I sympathized with him, and then I grew up and became an adult. And now I can't stand him. Like, he drives me insane.
Truly do not believe in any sort of higher power.
I
It
want
has
to
been
punch him
bothering
in
you,
the
I
face.
see. No, I do not.
Yeah, he was
What do you
very
believe
fun in
happens to you after
Awakening.
you die, then? Nothing? I do not go to sit by the Maker's side.
I just hated how much they changed him from Awakening. Me too. Even his voice actor changed.
So many others that souls are left to wander
Mage
on the
hand
road,
to the throat.
and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you?
Let's go see if we can find
I
this
see
Andraste's
only
Grace for
spirits.
Liliana.
No wandering ghosts.
Sir Pouncelot was so good!
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing, to feel no love.
Like,
no
I
reward in the afterlife.
just...
Yes, the
I don't know what I
anguish
was on.
tears at me
I
so.
went through a fandom
You'll
phase
see
where all I
village
cared
and
about was
sad,
Hawk and
sad
Anders,
form.
and that was
Now
bad
you simply
phase.
mocking me.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Poor kitty. Johnny from TMA has a cat named Sir Pouncelot. That's wonderful. Let's see. Have you considered
No
using
one
the
told me
oil?
this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters
Assuming that was
aflame.
Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might
So
be
I was playing this
effective
in
if used
college,
carefully.
and
Yes, excellent idea.
when
I'll send
I
some men to
was
collect the
in
oil.
some writing
We'll use
classes,
it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
And that part, I remember it going, you know, enough to set many monsters aflame, to where the point came when I became obsessed with using the word aflame in something. So there was a couple of very burny pieces of fiction that I wrote. Let's see.
As you wish, my lady. Make her watch over you.
At least he didn't take the cat into the deep roads. Yeah, that would have been a terrible. I love Sir Pouncelot, and I feel sorry for Sir Pouncelot, and I hope that Meryl rescues Sir Pouncelot and takes him with her, and she gets to keep the cat. We do like flames. Jen specifically likes flames. I really want when, because I got some, I hired our friend Cattails to do some chibi art for the channel so that I can use it in logos and stuff. And when she's done with the original one, I really want to get, another chibi of Jen made where she's just holding a flame in her hand going, ooh. Sandal is not an Inquisition, no. We actually just had this conversation in one of our break questions the last time I did this game, because Sandal, we talked about what character from Origins and 2 you would like to see in the next Dragon Age game, in Dragon Age 4. And I said that I miss Sandal. There's an Easter egg that mentions him, but the boy himself is not there. Yeah. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going... Aw, man, I'm not going to be able to do the thing with Dwyn either. I'm really mad at myself for specking this wrong.
As
you
you
see how
say.
this goes. One of Dorian's books. Yeah. I think that's what you told me last time. Let's see. Pick the lock on the door. That's what I'm good at. Oh no, failed to pick the lock. It's now hopelessly jammed. Break open the lock. That's how we do things around here.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good
I am
reason
an
for
intruder,
breaking and
yes.
entering into my home.
It's what I have for.
No, have to run the place. It's not like I could stop people like you anyway.
I'm showing up surrounded by
Name's Dwyn.
corpses, one of my favorite things
Pleased
about
to
these
meet
games.
you.
Yeah,
Kindly tell me why you're here.
especially in Dragon Age 2, that scene in 2, I was like, yes! I really want more Sandal and Inquisition, and then he was just gone. So I'm hoping they'll bring him back in 4.
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. My boys and I can swing a weapon better
It's
than
a
any of those
library
fools
in the
out
Fade
there.
and Trespasser. Okay. Man, there's something in Inquisition where it talks about a hornless Canary, and Sten comes up. Let's see. Die in here as easily as you would out there.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die. I've had enough of you strutting around like you
Oh
own
yeah,
the
now
place.
he's gonna kill me.
Come on, boys. This ends now.
Oh, this is never how this actually goes for me, but it's fine. I didn't want to kill this guy. I wanted him to die doing stuff out there, but it's fine. Yeah, he didn't stop the fight. I'm upset that he's dead. I didn't want him to die, but... Okay, so this back here is the place where... That chest is where Sten's sword will eventually be but you have to do a whole bunch of roundabout stuff to get it. Let's see if there's anything back here. Nope, just a bed. Sten, they didn't know what they wanted to do with the Kunari in Origins. There's a thing. I think it's either in 2 or Inquisition where Sten talks about, or there's a book that talks about the hornless Kunari, and it's referring to Sten. I love Iron Bull. Okay, there's one more. There's one more little thing to do. You gotta go up to the bar and talk to the elven spy who's up there. Yeah, I'm not just a huge fan of the Kunari here. The Kunari were like super intimidating in 2. Exhausting, but intimidating. And then, let's get rid of this guy. Not there. Where is it? Like, once a week I remember that Freddie Prinze Jr. voices Iron Bull and laugh. Freddie Prinze Jr. is also in Mass Effect 3. He just got all up in BioWare stuff for a while. Is it this? He was James Vega in Mass Effect 3. He was like such a giant beefcake. I did not know he wrote for WWE. Okay, this is not what I thought I was gonna find. This is a different place. But it's fine. Oh. She's not gonna be able to do it either, because I have
I'll do it.
done screwed up.
What would you like?
I also love him. I love James Vega. I called you Lola. Let's talk to this guy.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Him and Sarah Michelle Gellar have also been married for like 1,000 years now. Yes, Jen. That. No matter what your name is, when you're a femshep, Vega calls you Lola. I don't even know anything about this guy. He must be part of a quest that I have never encountered. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. And that's all I know because there's a Star Wars version of that song. And I know all the words to that one. Her name is Leia. She was a princess. Met with Luke and Obi-Wan on the Millennium Falcon. Man, love Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's great. Let's see. Is it this? Up here? I feel like that. No, we've already done that. Where is the freaking White Queen? Where? Oh, let me look at the map really quick. House, Smithy, Tavern. So I do need to go to the tavern. So that is kind of correct. I think it's this. Yeah, here we go. I knew it was up here. The first girl who could beat me up I fell in love with, says Jen. Followed closely by Piper Hallowell. Piper, my girl! Yeah, Piper's whole story arc is one of my favorite things. She goes from
Hello
like
there, friend.
super timid and shy
Say
and
we've
just
ever
wants
met
to
before.
cook things
Stranger
to
to the village, I take it.
the
Haven't
boss.
had many travellers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Let's see.
Brave words. Brave words. Oh, we'll see. when
Aw,
the night
Angel.
falls, won't we?
You just,
So, what'll
you
it be?
deserved a better television
You
show.
are here to drink, I hope.
David Boreanaz can't do anything but moody and snarky. Like, I like his acting. I don't like him as a human being, but I do like his acting. I was a huge fan of Bones. Let's see.
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now?
I could
Roads
fix
can't be all
him.
that safe. Not with
You
a
know what?
war
I have
going.
every confidence that you could. I remember Booth was snarky as hell. Yeah, he really, really was. Prue was Stinky's Hallowell sister. I liked Prue. I liked Prue a lot. It was really sad that she died, but then Piper became a boss. There's one section, and you know, Charmed, like all television shows that run too long because they're popular. I'll continue playing the game in a second. I just have to talk about Charmed for a second. It got weirder and weirder. And they kept like trying to mess with Piper and Leo because that was like the OTP of the show, and so there had to be more drama there. And so they had been married for like 3 years when they suddenly decided, oh no, we can't be married anymore because plot. And but they were still super in love. And there was at one point when like an angel wiped all of Leo's memories, put him with Piper, and was like gonna let him choose. Yes, it's very stupid. I have a lot of feelings about how it's incredibly cowardly for people in Hollywood to like drag out the tension as long as possible. Then they start sucking when people get together because people don't know how to write, and it's terrible. But no, there was that episode when Piper was so sick of being manipulated, where she literally told an angel, "Get out of my house, or I will destroy you." I love her. Anyway, I'm gonna play a game now. I'm not crying about Piper Hallowell at all. Let's see.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
Let's see. Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick. Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived
Piper
here
is
more
worth
week
crying
back.
over. She's
Waiting for
wonderful.
His brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort.
Let's see. My 90s TV crushes were like... Let's see. I'm trying to think about the 90s TV shows I watched. I watched Roswell. So Max from Roswell. Which Roswell was just Twilight, but better. Let's see. I still remember when she was pregnant with Wyatt and he didn't like her exploding people and kept making flowers and shit instead. See, here's the thing. One of my favorite lines from all of Charmed is Piper doing the flowers thing and then going, "Bad baby." Oh. Let's see. It shouldn't even be helping the
Why?
village.
When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar, just batten the hatches and wait it out.
Yeah.
What's the point in
all
getting
of
myself
that
killed
was
with all the rest
nuts.
of them?
That was
If
when
that makes me a coward,
the whole
then I'm
show
a
had
coward.
started to circle the drain a little bit. Faith is excellent. Chris isn't really dead. He's here with you because Piper is pregnant with him. Crazy. Yeah, no, that whole thing was... Let's see.
You're not gonna murder me in my own tavern. I'll take my chances.
Let's see. Lucky you, I'm not an evil creature.
Yes. Lucky me.
Let's see. I should do
Right
it.
then.
Yeah, that is valid. That's incredibly valid. Okay, so I can't... I'm gonna... This is gonna be much harder just because I'm bad at video games. What are you guys doing here?
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than Antifa and all.
It took
Here we are defending the village, and he
longer
don't
than I
even have the
expected for
decency to
Jen to
help us
mention
out.
Cara Dune. Oh. Let's see.
Ha! I've seen Lloyd handle a sword. He should stick to something he knows about, like keeping me nice and drunk for the fight.
We need a graphic of your harem.
Nobody's working
I need to Photoshop them all into one picture.
Ah, what difference does it make? He won't care.
Like, Jen's 14 girlfriends and her robot boyfriend from Borderlands. Like, that's... Okay, well, let's see if we can talk to the... Where is the... There he is. Okay, Berwick.
Not looking for company.
I watched a little bit of Dollhouse. Let's see.
What? How did you know that?
I don't think it was a crush per se. One of my
that's
favorite
my
characters
name.
from the 90s.
Why?
Scully from the X-Files! Yes! No, we can continue to talk about television from the 90s because I didn't get into X-Files until the 90s were over, but I love Scully. I love Mulder and Scully. They're both incredibly stupid, but I love them.
No reason. I just didn't know
Dollhouse
how you
was
knew
kind
my
of
name.
strange.
That's
Yes.
all.
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. That was a Whedon property, wasn't it? Like they can be really, really good, but they can also have some big no-nos for me. Like that whole thing where Inara Sarah was supposed to be not chronically ill, terminally ill. There you go. That's a word. I know words. I did not care for that. I loved it mainly because Eliza Dushku playing lots of characters who are all brilliant. That's fair. Eliza Dushku is a great actress. I would love to see her in some non-Whedon properties, but I'm not the... Like, I love some of the stories Joss Whedon tells. I'm not the biggest fan of Joss Whedon beyond a certain point. Like, he tells really good stories in a season. But sometimes the way he treats women, especially like I have been not a fan of his ever since all that stuff with Charisma Carpenter and Angel. Like, he basically fired her for being pregnant. It was terrible. Let's see.
What? Oh, yes.
He's wonderful
He was
at
supposed to
dialogue.
meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
Yeah, I will give him that. He is a fantastic dialogue writer. And that snappy stuff is great. I still love Firefly. Like, I really love Firefly. It's one of the reasons that I'm irritated with Joss Whedon, because Inara Sarah was supposed to be terminally ill, and there's a lot of, like, anti-feminist stuff that sort of slips in there. Yeah, there's a whole thing, you can read about it online, where he was not great to her because of that. Yeah, he says he's a feminist, but there are some things that are problematic. I also have a whole issue with Age of Ultron, which is not really my bag. His feminism is from like 15 years ago. Let's see.
No. Those who tried are dead. And, I, have to wait for my brother.
Lukewarm proto-feminism.
Look, you're very pretty.
Kind of like this
but
game.
I was told to, just leave me alone.
Let's see.
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything.
Yeah, that was
Just
trash.
because
It's
you're a Grey
essentially
Warden
iRobot
doesn't
you,
mean you
Jane,
can go
from the
around
first season of
threatening
Buffy.
people.
Let's see. 1997. Yeah, that's about right. Let's see.
I don't want trouble. I'm going to the Chantry now. Just leave me alone.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
Thank you. That's all I want.
That is to say,
I'm
I'm
going
not
to the
here to
Chantry
trash
now.
people who like Joss Whedon because I like some of his properties. But like I totally understand, and like I understand what it's like when like people who make things you admire sometimes don't always live up to your expectations of them, and so I'm not judging. See, I'll definitely read up on it though. I'm gonna go grab some sleep though because it's nearly 3 a.m. here. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We would love if you would come back and see us. We're doing Dragon Age Origins it's Thursday. Every Thursday around this time, I think, ish. We're testing out a new schedule next week. But if you if you like to hang around, don't forget to follow, and we will talk to you later. Bye. I hope you have some good rest.
What's up, you cool baby?
Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so I think we've done as much as we could do here. Oh, no, there's no reason to do that. I should just talk to Murdoch. So this is gonna go bad, guys, because I did not have enough charisma to convince anyone of anything. So let's see.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just
I'm
make
glad
it.
to see that you have some armor. How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect.
Time for the big battle. We're gonna do
These
the big
men
battle,
aren't
and then we're gonna
soldiers.
take a break.
They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really. But were we ever? Is there anything else?
Lovely. Nothing else to do. Impolite thief girl goes to war. Take one.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
I can't. I'm ready
Good
now.
luck to you. You'll need it.
I don't like this. Hopefully we only take for this particular battle. Yeah, I hope so. I cannot play this game now without hearing Griffin's voice in my head going, Rochi! Hey everybody, it's me, Rochi. This is my son's band. Yeah, I don't know if I could play Fallout 4 without just Monster Factory memeing all over the place.
They're coming. Get to your positions. Make ready.
It's time, men.
At least I found the oil barrels. Light the traps. Let the zombies be lit aflame. static music, but the zombies aren't coming. Do we have to, like, actually get up here? There they go. Get back, guys. You have to make sure Tegan survives this. Okay. Oh, I have a single potion. Cool. Alistair, don't run into the fire! I don't think Tegan did die over that. That's good. He's the sole survivor if you really beans it all up. That's my new favorite phrase. Aw, beans. Okay, Alistair, please take a potion. Or just die. That can also be a thing. Let's all pile on this one undead. Oh good, Alistair's awake. Get him to take this potion before he does anything else. Alright, cool. Slightly better than the time I was trying to fight over-leveled enemies. And Alistair's dead again. It's fine. It's fine. He does that. Alistair, I love you, but Pathfind better. Okay, so before anything else happens, let's do that.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
But Pathfind better.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Let's try not to beans it up. Yeah, half the zombies avoid the fire, but Alistair doesn't. Alistair appears to be back at full health, which is nice. turn your back to me. Really bad idea. Has it been beans? I hope not. Stab! Stab, 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 stab! Thanks, Morgan! You're a bro. There's so many! We go to Alistair and just make him preemptively drink a potion. Maybe Morgan too. And also Liliana. Yeah, it does feel never ending. It's not very well balanced. Oh, well, Alistair leveled. That's cool. Oh, hey, Morgan needs to take a health potion. Or fall over. That's cool. Stand up. Take one of these. Just in case. I can actually level you here. Okay. So. He doesn't get any skills this level. Did we finish it? Is there one on the map somewhere? No, it's just not ending. I think sometimes this just takes a... Okay, here they come. So long! Okay.
lives, and we
Okay,
survived
I don't think
the
I
night.
bean stood
We
up.
are victorious.
Don't think I bean stood up.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me.
So
I
many
thank you,
zombies.
dear lady. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
But you wouldn't flirt with me.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
Ooh! Thank you for
Walk
the
with he who is
fanfare
your
and the
maker.
bits. I appreciate you.
Long may you know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Okay. So, Morgan leveled up, and so did Liliana, so let's do that. Ooh, she's squishy. I think this is going to be a constitution round for everybody. Let's... I'm going to do that. Gosh, I miss having companions who could heal me. Okay, Liliana is going to take... Yeah. It's fine. It was a fun sound. I enjoy it. I need some more cutting for her, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, and I have almost leveled again. Okay, so I'm going to save. And we are going to head to the break. Whee. So, stream BRB. Question. Let's see. What is an... Let's see. Not question from a previous Dragon Age game that you would, let's see, like an answer to. I have to wait for it to load though. Man, I'm so jazzed about my new computer parts that I'm gonna get because it's gonna make stuff like this a lot easier. Oh. I knew I hit a wrong button there. It just takes so long to correct itself. Alright, guys. You know, how this works. You answer in the chat, and I will read them when I come back. And it can be anything. It could be some kind of mystery. It would be a character that you would like to know more about what happened to them. Just anything that you're curious about. I'll be your beat. Alright, guys. Hi! Let's see what you guys have said. Pinky says, honestly, at this point, I want them to follow through with the Evanurus stuff. Like, let's unravel all that from a point of view that isn't soulless. I love that. Also, I'd like to get a final word on the Warden in their attempt to find a cure. That second one was mine. That was like, I want to know whether or not the Warden has been able to find a cure. I would like that to be an active side quest. And I want them to be okay and have the choice to have them live happily ever after. Let's see. But like unraveling the Evanurus stuff from a point of view that isn't soulless is mwah, chef's kiss. Let's see. Jen says, I would also like to know what happened to the Warden. Also, when do I get to kick Solus's stupid egghead in? Says Jen. Vicky says, what if the answer isn't right now, though? Because that's the answer I want to that one. And she says, someone's gonna have some explaining to do. Okay, guys. So... Hi, hello. Hi. I had to go get my customary Powerade. No sugar. And let's hop back into the game. Okay. So we've got about 45 minutes left, I think. Yeah, right at 45 minutes left. Whee! Excuse me. That was a fun noise I made, huh? So far, I'm very happy with this patch that I've been testing because I have not had any crashes. Knock on composite press board. Okay. So I need to go. Oh yeah, this is right. I'm gonna have to go up and do the thing. I'm not bragging. It's helpful. I want other people to use it. It is in my Discord. Yeah. Plus, I don't have any mods in this. You got to play with lots of fun mods. You haven't really defeated Dragon Age unless you've defeated the boss of your own frustration, says Jen.
Sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
Hold on, let me see. If over here I could have sworn. Oh, that's a tree that the dog can pee on for strength.
I shall do it.
Let's get the Andraste's Grace. We'll give that to Liliana later. 3 mods! They were still
Odd how quiet the castle looks from there.
uber fun
Think
convenience
there was nobody
mods,
inside
though.
at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secured. There is a secret passage here
Jen's
in the mill,
whole ass,
accessible
guys.
only to
Not
my
part of
family.
it. The whole thing. Let's see.
Perhaps I should have gone into the castle earlier.
But there's 3
but I
of
could
them.
not
That is
leave the
fair.
villagers.
I overstated when I said lots. I apologize.
Tigan.
I did not realize there were
Maker, you
only
yet
3.
live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you...
My bad.
What has happened?
I do not have much
You're
time
welcome.
to explain.
Oh,
I
hey,
stepped away
look,
from
it's
the
one of
castle
my
as soon as
least
I saw the
favorite
battle was
characters
over,
in Dragon
and I
Age.
must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tika. Alone. What? Who is this woman, Tika?
I love how she's got that inbuilt snarl.
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
Why are you
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but...
No, you wouldn't.
Considering the circumstances...
You're gonna be mean to my boyfriend.
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no
And
idea
you were mean to him
anyone
when
was
he was
even
a
alive
baby
within the
child.
castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an
And also
explanation,
you're
but
Arlesian.
I don't know what is safe to tell.
Oh,
Tegan
good.
delivered
Twitch is working
terrible
again just
evil
on
within the
Gray's
castle.
old.
The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going
I
mad.
love how they don't have any
We've survived,
detailed
He won't flee the castle.
hair, but her
He's
eyebrows
so much
are
dead.
uber detailed.
You must help him, Tegan.
Hashtag
You
not
are
all
his
our
uncle.
Asians.
You could reason
Not all
with
of
him.
them, but definitely
You don't know
that
what else
one.
to do.
Let's see.
I beg your pardon.
I don't have
It's a
any
rather impertinent
points
accusation.
in persuasion, so I'm gonna be impertinent. I'm not sorry.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. Came for help. What more do you want from me?
But definitely is
But
old.
I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
I'm Ferelden
Something
at heart. I
major
don't like
need.
Orlesians.
So far, it allows you and Connor and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many and turned their bodies into walking nightmares.
I can't unsee the teeth
Once
now.
it was done with the castle,
The Empress is not bad.
struck the village.
Celine's okay.
It wants us to live, but
Celine's
I
girlfriend
do
is
not know
also
why.
okay.
It allowed me to come for you, Tegan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
I can't unsee it now. I may have to mod that. Let's see.
For Connor's sake, I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan.
Her small,
Tegan,
violent girlfriend.
I
yes.
know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
For Connor's sake. Briala, yes. Pinky's like, she has a name! Oh, me too. You're so good. I love Briella more than Celine, TBH. I knew you when you were cool. That's...
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tegan.
He kind of fell into the
Please.
Logain trap in Inquisition, where he was just like, Ferelden is for the Fereldens. Let's see. Let's see.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan.
Tegan.
Bless you.
I have no illusions of dealing with this
He
evil
did.
alone.
I've
You,
never
on the other
been
hand,
so
have proven
angry
quite formidable.
about
Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We
a
must confer
change in a
private
video
before I
game
return to
as
the
I
castle.
was about that one. And I'm
Please do not
usually
take too
angry
long.
about changes
I
in
will be
video
by the
games.
bridge.
Those 12 years were hard on him. Like, I still...
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde,
That-
and you enter the castle using the secret
That
passage.
version
My
of him
signet
was written by someone who had no
Perhaps I
idea
will
about this game.
distract
And
whatever
I
evil
just,
is
I
inside
don't,
and
I
increase your
don't buy
chances
it.
of getting in unnoticed.
It's not even him in my head. He, like, in the best version of the game, he gets to marry Caitlyn.
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's
Someone
anyone
made him
else who
cut
can
off
help
his
you.
braid and he's
If you
still
choose not to
butthurt
go,
about it.
then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signature.
Man, the character
It will
model didn't
open the
even
lock
look
on
like
the door
him.
in the mill.
That's why I
Whatever you
have
do,
an easy
Ian
time
is the
brushing it
priority.
off as not him.
If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and
Just
anyone
someone with the
else,
same
we are
name.
expendable.
He even had like a similar, I think he had a similar character model in 2. Let's see.
You're a good woman. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Phalaster didn't exist, Tegan. You and me. You would definitely be my next choice. Okay. Well, he had a very Hal look about him in Inquisition. Yes, he did. I love the part in Inquisition when Liliana's like, well, there is a secret passageway into the castle. You're like, how do you know, Liliana? Yeah. Yeah, he did look like Earl Howe. That I've known about the entire time. It definitely didn't take. Yeah, somebody who had never had anything to do with this game did the Tegan stuff in Trespassing. That I've known about and definitely didn't take with my best friend the Warden.
And why?
Not at all. Time to kill some more zombies. It's my favorite thing to do. Oh, I got 3 of them at once. That was fun. Thanks, Morgan. Woo! It's always incredibly satisfying when they stab something and they level up.
I think we work well together.
Okay.
Hello?
Ah, yes.
Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards.
That's
Are you
because
from
I'm
outside
not.
the castle?
Let's see.
You've spoken to her? Then you know what I did.
Let's see.
I'm not proud of my deed. Poisoning Arl Eamon was what I was hired
Yes, I
to do.
totally
Lady Isolde
know.
had no idea when she took me in to tutor her son, of course. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle.
Jowan.
I was already imprisoned when all that
Yes.
began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I
Jowan is
reverse what I'd
correct.
done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I
You
heard
did
about
get
the
it
walking
right.
corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe.
No, she
had me
caused
tortured.
this because she
There
didn't
was nothing I could do or say that
send
would
her
appease
son
her.
to the circle, but
So
also that
they
part
left
is
me to
understandable
rot.
because sending any child to the circle is excruciating. All I did was try to poison the Arl. It's fine.
No, I know nothing about summoning demons. I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden.
See,
That if I dealt with him,
not all
Loghain
blood
would settle
mages.
matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? Never have guessed.
Blood
I love
mage.
this.
Well,
Morgan.
that isn't good.
Really?
I dabbled in
Doesn't
the
seem
forbidden
right.
arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's
Yep.
fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
Oh. I'm with Morrigan on this one.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his
Yeah,
talent.
he couldn't
Her
really
husband
say
had
no.
no idea.
I just, like, my disappointment in Loghain is never not just 10,000-fold.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us.
No,
But
Morgan.
if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage.
Alistair will
Can't
be
just
unhappy
set
with
a
me if
blood
I let
mage
him
free.
go, so I'm gonna leave
Better
him
to
there.
slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. This is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please. And I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
I think that's the only way you can, like, saying, I'm gonna think about it, and then not letting him out is the only way to get no one to be mad at you. Pile of filth! Sure, I'll go through pile of filth for 1 silver. Gotta get me that silver. I do think the bug fix mod adds Jowen's cut quest back. That's cool. I'm not gonna let him out though.
It shall be done.
Specializations. Okay. I think it's this way. Yeah, because that's where the corpse was. Thanks for the health poultice. Yeah, like, I might go back and play the cut quests later, just on my own. But not pissing Alistair off is very important to me.
It's your time to go! We must fight! Run while you can!
Especially since I haven't got a lot of points with him right now to begin with, and he's unconscious. Poor fainting darling.
You know,
That's not what I
maybe
meant,
this
but
isn't
hey.
the best time.
It's not.
to
We're in
be
the middle of a
thinking about
dungeon,
this, but
Alistair.
Something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And
Sure,
when we're
we'll
there,
go
I
see
wonder
your
if we
sister.
might be able to look someone up.
Let's see.
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But, after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denver.
Yeah. She's terrible, and also she's not really your sister.
She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to
You
see
have
her.
no family not
With the
mixed
blood
up in the
coming
whole
and
royal
everything.
thing, Alistair.
I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to
You're
see
just
her.
gonna have to,
Maybe
you
I
know,
can help
admit that
her. Warn her about the danger.
these idiots are your idiots.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself.
I didn't mean
Her
to
name
click
is
on this.
Goldana, and I think she
She's a
remarried but
huge
still lives
bitch.
just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Remarried? Cool. Okay, no, I want to level up. Okay. So. I think cunning. this is still another one with no skill. Cool. Maybe level 8 for that. We'll take Deadly Strike. Okay. This is where we were before. I'm gonna go into the place. Okay. Love these. They're just really slimy guests. Oh, jeez. Dang. Well, cool. Cool. Love this. My favorite. Liliana, some help, please. Oh. Well, I think maybe run away is how this is gonna work. But I can't run because oh, more cool. Gonna die. Delicious. Insufficient skill. Cool. Floaty slimy geth have just murdered me. Woo! I wonder if they had it in mind that this is all a story when they wrote this game. Like, I don't know the timing of the novels and stuff for this game, but I just wonder. Because, of course, there's no clues about Fiona at all, which is understandable given what Alistair knows and doesn't know. I guarantee you that they didn't know anything about Alistair's real mother until David Gator decided he wanted to. Thank you so much for the game over 25 bits. I appreciate it. It's a nice it's a nice consolation prize. I'm a little bit probably underleveled, and now it's okay. There we go. I say that they didn't know because even in like this game heavily implies that Alistair was born because Merrick was having an affair, and says that he was born a year before Rowan died. I think it's either this game or something else, but the book with Fiona, he is born almost 2 years after Rowan died. So, this is the same bunch. Okay. Well, let's try to do our best. So, we're going to do... Alistair is going to do... Oh! Alistair needs 1,000,000 injury kits, that's why. Oh. Okay. Yes. Also, just in that one book alone, Kaelin is 3 different ages. So they didn't actually keep very good continuity. It's the kind of continuity thing that drive Jen completely insane. Like, just absolutely. It's not well kept at all. Okay. Timelines are a BioWare struggle, and it's never more a struggle than... Wow, Alistair has a broken bone, a wrenched limb, and he's bleeding. Cool. I forgot about injury kits, you guys. He's also taking hits from Aura of Weakness. She's gonna do... Ability Hex. Yeah, she's doing below the belt.
Yeah.
That. She's gonna do... Oh, I forgot! Okay. Forgot I gave Morrigan healing.
Good to go!
Okay. So I'm gonna need her to take... This is not as interesting as just a full-on battle, but we'll see. Precise striking. Morrigan, I'm gonna need you to do a freeze on someone. Flank shot, blood belt. Okay, Alistair, take one of these. I can't. You do a heal on... Drain life. You have used all of your good stuff. Okay. Well, you keep attacking. Alistair, now I need you to take an injury kit. Morrigan, you're gonna do disorient. And Liliana, you're gonna do pinning shot.
Ready!
And okay. So I'm gonna need you to do Morgan, I asked for none of these idiots. They are not mine. They are their own idiots that claim neither responsibility nor obligation. They're your idiots now. I mean... Oh my goodness. They are pretty idiotic, unfortunately. Okay, you... are okay. Let's grasp. This is gonna take forever. Okay, take the last injury kit, please. And let's see. And Liliana, you do the dirty. She would miss them. Let's see, let's do. You keep doing what you're doing. You're like one activated ability is not ready, so you keep doing what you're doing. Vulnerability hex. You are good. It's the only way I can keep them alive. I know that it's super slow. I'm gonna have to give Morgan a potion here in a second. Liliana is gonna have to just keep keeping. Loving that Alistair is kind of cornered there.
Let's make this quick.
She's down a little. Let's turn off that one. And then she's got. You heal her. And you keep going. And we'll just keep going like that until we beat it. It might take the rest of the stream, but it's fine.
Ready!
This way I have to keep like an eye on their health at all times. Okay, you're getting there. What's the health like on? That one's still pretty nasty. Oh, that one has no health missing at all. This is a sign I need to upgrade their weapons, huh? I think there's only... Is there only 2 left? I think there's only these 2 left, so... That's good.
It's your time.
Okay. Alistair... Heal him, please. You... potion. You do dirty fighting. Now you heal her. Okay, we got that one. And now I should be able to let it go because all of these guys, you know. I see. Okay, that was 81 XP, so I don't feel bad. And it gave us a lyrium potion. How gracious. That took forever. But we did it, and now I'm gonna save, so I don't have to do it again. Yes, yay! Yay is correct. I'm really glad I remembered that Morrigan has healing powers. And here comes some more, so cool. I need some injury kits real bad. Or to go back to camp. I don't have a lot of tactic slots right now. Gosh, Alistair's getting torn up. I really, really, really don't want him to go down again because I do not have. Like, I do not have the resources to heal him again. Okay, almost got this guy. So just go ahead and get him. Alright, you got him. Cool.
Okay, go with you.
So very slow, Alistair, and it's upsetting. Run to Morgan and heal. I am ready. Having to heal him irritates the snot out of her. Alright, we did it. Yay.
I will help however I can.
Need some injury kits, if at all possible. Because my boyfriend has a busted something. Oh, these are not injury kits, these are zombies! Fighting, you're good, okay. Come here. Always do that. For serious, Alistair? There's almost so much Liliana can do. Oh. This is getting dicey. And he's down. Where is she? Surrounded by 4. So, well, that's cool. Ah, hate that though. This is troubling. Horses are slightly easier than shades. A little bit, yeah. Let's see. Opportunity attack. Do I have anything that'll help me? No. Okay, well. And she's... Morrigan's down. I'm doomed. I'm just gonna run. Trap detected. I'm just... Look there, cunning trap. Gosh, there's so many! Oh, well. Doom. You died. Alright, guys. Well, I hate to end on a downer, but it is time. It is time to stop. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I will pick up with this sometime next week. I haven't made the schedule for next week yet, but I am gonna play this one of my time slots next week. So we'll see about that. And thank you for hanging out. We have one more night this week of streams. Tomorrow night, Jen is going to play We Happy Few for us. It's a game we've never had on the channel before. So stay tuned for that. We've also got a couple of like visual changes coming up. We're going to have some new art hopefully in a couple of weeks. We're also might be having some like layout changes. So keep an eye for that. If you haven't joined the Discord, that is where we'll be making all the announcements and stuff, so go ahead and do that. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!